It is the Riot Podcast. Good Thursday, October 20th to you. A lot of Halloween talk in the show today.
There was. I feel like we're getting close enough to where it's dominating the news.
To where we have to juice it for all it's worth, because in about 2 weeks, we won't have that to talk about anymore.
Well, we threw in, I don't know if the Popeyes makes it into the podcast, but
it's Thanksgiving
some
talk.
Thanksgiving talk, so we branch out a little bit.
Yeah, and soon enough, we'll be able to talk Christmas, too.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, so we talked about a little bit about Halloween costumes that we should wear. So if you guys have any suggestions for us, text those into us, 8772 RadioU.
Still working on those.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out.
And I don't... Do you think we've gotten closer to decide? Yeah, I don't think so.
And in fact, it's a bit overwhelming the more options you hear.
It is.
Because then you're like, well, man, do I have to go all out like that? Or, like, I did enjoy, one listener was telling us about, like, we could each pick a condiment. But I feel like, you got to pick something that's personal to you.
Yeah.
And so that works.
And that's not too difficult to do, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to make a costume. I think that's really what it gets down to.
Because you got to think, too, like, obviously, we're all going to have, like, our own Halloween parties that we go to, like, the weekend before.
Obviously, we all will have that.
Like that you're going to with your friends and stuff. And so we want to make sure that our costumes are also good enough to stand alone.
Sure.
Like if you go to a party on Saturday and you're out with your friends and you're dressed there as like mayonnaise, everyone's going to look at you and be like, you went as mayonnaise for Halloween or what?
But listen, my coworkers, they were other costumes.
Yeah, it looks really good at work.
At other parties, or alternatively, you have to come up with two costumes, and nobody wants to do that.
We're not doing that.
No, that's way too much. We're lucky if we can get one done.
Please make sure, once you hear that, to text in if you have any options for us, because we are running out of time. You can text 8772 RadioU.
Yet again, a standalone as well. That way we don't look silly the weekend before Halloween.
We'll look silly anyways,
yeah,
but
it's
we don't
gonna
want to look sillier.
We also talked about some Popeyes Thanksgiving turkeys as we prep for what now, a month away, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But is it early this year or late, the Thanksgiving? It's early, right?
Well, it's the 25th.
That's pretty early, right?
It's always the 25th.
It's always the 25th.
What do you mean?
That's always the Thursday. This year it's the 24th.
Thanksgiving is also always the 25th.
It's always
It's always the third.
No, wait. Okay. No.
You want to cut and start over, Nikki?
No.
It's
so we don't have to
24th.
I want us to walk through this and sound stupid.
It's Thursday, November 24th this year. Last year was the 25th.
Pretty early. Like, how isn't that like basically as early as it can be?
I believe it's always the weekend is always like the 26th or 27th.
It's Thanksgiving.
So I think it's always about the same.
No, hang on. I feel like now we're wrong.
Is it the third Thursday or the fourth Thursday?
It's the third Thursday.
Sometimes my dad's birthday is on Thanksgiving, and his birthday is the 28th.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, the third one.
So it must be the fourth.
Well, it can't be the fourth.
Thanksgiving has been held on the fourth Thursday in November since 1941.
It can't be.
I'm still reading.
Listen,
which means the actual date of the holiday shifts each year. The earliest date that Thanksgiving can occur on is November 22nd, and the latest is November 28th.
There we go.
So we're the dumb ones there.
Now we know.
It does move around, and it is always the fourth Thursday of November.
Exciting.
So it's at the earlier end of where it can be, which you know what that means.
What?
One, we don't have to wait as long for it, obviously. Two, that means Christmas season is extra long and starts extra early, too.
And we were yelling that it's on the 25th. It's the 24th.
Yeah, I know.
We were yelling that it's on the 25th.
This whole we thing here.
The show gets it wrong.
Yeah. We got it wrong as a whole.
Completely wrong.
Either way, exciting stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So what, obviously, I'd assume your excitement levels, it changes every year for me. For this year right now, are you more excited about Halloween, or are you already ready for Thanksgiving? Is Christmas upon? Is like, where do you stand right now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm excited for Halloween. I'm pumped up.
I think I'm least excited
because you're
for
going to go as Mayo.
Yeah, I'm not going as Mayo, number one, but I'm excited for all the Halloween festivities. Like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm not ready for that yet, but I don't want to surpass Halloween.
See, it
gets jumped over.
It's hard for me, like in my neighborhood, because they started putting Christmas lights up for, like, if you hire a company. And a lot of people in my neighborhood celebrate Diwali, which starts, I think it's on Monday. So it looks like Christmas in my neighborhood. Because they don't use Halloween colors traditionally for the lights. And it might as well be Christmas. I'm really confused.
Well, I
I love it.
I guess you can just start celebrating Christmas as soon as Halloween's over.
There's nothing
right?
wrong. I saw someone on Facebook, they put their tree up. So
No way.
Everybody
Already?
everybody gets
That's
ready.
aggressive.
That's real aggressive. See,
Yeah.
I'm like ready for Halloween, but I also have like stuff planned to do, so it'll be fun.
Let's just use the word bold. That's a bold move.
That is a
Bold move.
Yeah.
Very bold.
All right. Well, we're excited for all three, right?
I think
You want to say
Yeah.
that?
Sure.
All right. All right. We'll leave it there.
You guys have a great day. I'm not in tomorrow.
Oh.
Isaiah, don't forget to come in time.
I will remember.
Okay, I'm not
I
going to
will
be
arrive.
here. You guys have a good show tomorrow.
It's gonna be
All
great.
right. We'll catch you. Catch you then.
Bye.
See you guys.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
Listen to this combo, Nikki, and tell me what you think of it. Florida,
Yeah.
Circle K,
Yeah, okay.
and the Devil's Lettuce.
What?
Reefer.
Oh, please do not tell me
Mary Jane.
weed and Circle K are, I'm sure they go hand in hand already, but
Uh-huh.
not like officially.
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. Circle K, a few select locations in Florida are now going to be locations where you can legally and officially buy marijuana and marijuana products.
So it'll be like a dispensary?
Kind of. Yeah,
Kind of,
basically. I don't know if you know this. Did you realize Circle K is a Canadian company?
I did not.
Which probably explains why they are at the forefront. You know, us Canadians we're really into our ganja. So that's why Circle K is kind of just pioneering this thing where they're starting out at 10 locations in Florida out of their like several hundred locations throughout the state. 10 of them are partnering with a company called Green Thumb to open what they're calling Rise Express dispensaries.
Man, I'm so innocent. I'd be like, oh, there's plants. I'm going in.
Well,
there is, but it's not those types.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's sold. It's called pot, but it's not sold in pots, is it?
No,
it's like the little dime bags,
I don't think
right?
it is.
I do love this. So they list out. You'll be able to buy flour, which for the squares like Nikki, that they actually have spelled out. That's the smokable cannabis buds.
Oh, I see.
That's what you would actually smoke. They call that flour.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that either. I
I'd be
guess
like,
I'm
is this a
square
cactus?
too.
Because I'm really into those.
They also will sell pre-rolls, whatever that means, gummies, I know what those are, and vapes
Yeah.
at these dispensaries you'll be able to pick up.
Well, I'm looking at a photo of what it would look like. It's basically no different than if you have a gas station, but then there's the side building, like in the
Usually it's like a Sbarro or something.
something that's also in there, but it's to the right.
Subway, oftentimes.
Yeah, or Wendy's or something like
But
that,
in
where
this
it's over
case,
there.
it will be a Rise marijuana dispensary.
I'll tell you, we only have a few Circle K's here.
Uh-huh.
They are kind of bad. And this one looks like a nicer Circle K.
It does. That's an artist rendering, I think. That's not an actual Circle K.
Where's the trash on the floor at?
Yeah. Where's the potholes in the parking lot and a man throwing up?
I know every time, every so often, Circle K, at least this past year, has tried to get in on having exclusive stuff there. And whenever we find out it's at a Circle K, just again, because our locations near us are just not kept up
Yeah.
very clean. I'm always like, oh man, every time I go there, someone's yelling outside. There's trash everywhere.
One of the doors is broken. You're not allowed to
Yes.
use it. And then people are getting into arguments about it and stuff like that.
I feel like they're just not kept very clean here.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's really upset about this is some convenience store clerk named Josh. He's like, dang it, there goes all my sales.
Oh,
But then he's like, but then again, it's just going to be right over here. I can just go get some for myself.
Just right over there.
Yeah. So that's a thing. Circle K, marijuana, Florida. Usually not a great combo. Although, you know what? It's Florida too. Maybe the marijuana is the least of your worries. Wouldn't you say?
Maybe the Circle K side is still the problem.
Yeah, that's
Maybe that
right.
is
And the
worse.
other stuff they're selling.
I don't know.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
You know what time it is. Spooky season. Do you think that's getting overdone? The spooky season thing.
Your
By you or-
use of it?
you?
Generally. I'm not the only one that's saying it.
You're the
and
only
I'm
one.
kind
the
of
only
saying
one
it
that I've heard say it.
ironically.
No one else is saying
What
it.
about Nene? Nene says it.
Well, okay, when is he saying it?
He said it in the music news
That's that
and
it?
probably other times.
Okay.
I think he just
So
says
just because Nene said it makes you want to say it.
No, I'm asking if the combo of both of us is and everybody else that says it. What about Al Michaels? He said it.
What if Nene sang it because he hears you say it?
You haven't thought of that, have you?
You're
What about
spreading
he's just
the
copying
problem.
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's flattery right there.
Yeah, I don't know. When I say it, I am saying it ironically, but it may still be nevertheless overdone. It's spooky season. We've got to pick out some Halloween costumes. We decided yesterday that we are dressing up for Halloween for the show.
Are we?
Yeah, we
Are we
decided
sure?
that.
No, we talked
agreed.
about it.
We all agreed.
No, we didn't.
Isaiah, did we agree?
We said we were going to do it just like we did last year. When Nikki wore the cat ears.
I promise you that was not me.
That was you.
That was not me.
Was it cat ears or was it Minnie Mouse?
No.
It was one of the two. I thought it was cat ears, but I'm not
coming
sure.
in. Guess who's not coming in?
You're coming
Oh,
in.
Come
You're
on,
coming
don't
way.
be a party pooper.
Why don't you two do something and have fun?
You can just wear your cat ears again, and it'll just be just really low key.
So, look, we're dressing up for Halloween. It's been decided. And so we need some costume ideas because Isaiah, none of us have picked out anything, have we? Isaiah's the closest. He says he might be like one of the Mario characters.
Possibly. Still
Possibly.
in the air. Hasn't really been discussed. Possibly.
But what if there's a really good suggestion that comes in? So we've been asking for suggestions. You
Do
can
we
text in
want-
your idea, 8772 RadioU.
Are we looking for ideas that all work together or just individual costume ideas?
I mean, we're talking about it all now, so maybe we can coordinate, but I still think that's a lot to ask of all three of us to plan to do something together.
We don't like to plan that much. So it's hard
Yeah,
enough
it's
just to plan a
hard.
costume, let alone one that works with everybody
But
else's.
we're open to the idea. If you've
I'm
got a
open.
really
Yeah,
good
we're
one.
open to like the combo idea, but also I think usually costumes are better solo. They turn
You
out
think?
better. Yeah, because I think you have to cater it to yourself. Like I can't pull off the same thing as Hudson. Actually, Hudson can't pull off the same thing as me, and all circled around like that.
Well,
you know.
Amanda mentioned maybe a Halloween costume as like our favorite condiments. So that's a group costume, but at least, you can see what you want. And you're going to go as barbecue sauce.
Precisely.
Ooh.
Okay.
Should I be mayo?
And then I'll be honey mustard.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
That's cute.
It'd kind of be crazy for none of us to be ketchup.
But we've already determined the ketchup is not a big deal like that. We're not
It's a
even gonna
big
do
deal.
that. But we'd have to get like the whole the tubes, you know.
Or let's
Yeah.
see, Grace said we could be like a garden. Someone's a tomato. Someone's, like broccoli. Someone's like a different vegetable.
Grace,
Yeah.
what about screams garden and vegetables to you?
Vegetables.
What
I
about
think
the
it's 'cause
show?
Isaiah would always say how he wouldn't eat any or
True.
most vegetables.
Yeah.
So
what?
go as a vegetable, so I don't have to eat any.
Yeah, I think you're giving people the wrong idea there.
Well, Aaron has a great trio costume. We could be s'mores, so someone could be chocolate, someone could be a marshmallow, and someone could be a graham cracker.
but
Well,
I
that
don't-
makes sense.
I don't really like s'mores.
And then we could turn the studio lights red, and it looks like we're being
Yeah, but
toasted.
being
that
toasted
would
up.
be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun. Here's a triple costume for you. Mm-hmm. What if we were Sonic the Hedgehog characters?
Oh,
That's
I'd rather
hot
go with
right
Mar-
now. That's hot.
No, I'd rather go with
Average
Mario.
answer.
What?
I'd
You'd
rather go with Mario.
You did that already.
Yeah.
That's old
What
news.
Sonic character would you be?
Knuckles, of course.
Oh, you be Knuckles?
Yeah.
I'd
I
probably
got the
be
voice
Tails.
for it. I got the voice for it, right? Tails.
Yeah.
And what did you be, Nikki?
A coin.
A coin.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
A coin. Well, if you have anything, feel free to text again to 8772 Radio-U, and that will help us decide what those two need to wear that morning.
Yeah.
All three.
Or we can tell you why your idea sucks. I got another Halloween costume question for you coming up next, too.
Okay.
We'll take some responses, and I got another question I want to ask you guys.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
The question is, what should we dress up as for Halloween for the show? Because we are. Halloween falls on a Monday, so that means we're not getting out of dressing up for Halloween. We
It's
need
a work
costumes.
day.
Yeah. And we got to do something to make it fun.
I have a couple of options from you guys, which you can text in at 8772 Radio-U. Carl says you guys should dress up as characters of each other. So, like, we pick, I could dress up like you, and I could just wear a jersey and a hat.
And grow a beard.
Yeah.
Don't you think that could be a little insulting?
No.
Somebody might insult the other person.
You think
I
so?
know someone would.
In other words, Isaiah would probably insult one of us.
Yes.
No, I would not. I could go with either of you, and
You
it wouldn't be
guys
insulting.
would both dress
feelings
up
would be
as
hurt.
me, and somehow you'd hurt my feelings, I feel.
Oh my gosh, you're so sensitive.
Well, we're saying that until it's your turn, and
Yeah,
then your
I know.
feelings get hurt.
You guys can wear a gray crew neck like I do every single day.
Carry a blanket around.
Yeah.
You'd be easy.
Another Nikki said a group Halloween costume. This one's great. You could be all Price is Right contestants. You know, just kind of put the name tag on, still have whatever clothes or, make a shirt or something.
That feels like that would have been good in like 1992 or something.
No, it's still
The Price is
workable.
Right is still in.
Jim says that I could bring a roll of toilet paper and come as a party pooper.
That's a good idea.
Since I don't want to dress up.
Something
good
tells
one.
me Jim has broken that one out before.
I think that one's a classic.
Yeah.
And I don't even need to bring a roll in. We have them in the closet.
That's right.
That's true.
See, that's even lower effort. Okay, what about this? Let's come at it from this angle. What if we think back to when you were younger and you dressed up for Halloween? You have any good costume? You just knocked it out of the park when you were
From when you
a
were
kid?
younger?
Yeah, when you were a kid, or like where you're like, oh, this costume.
You do
nailed
know Isaiah dressed up last year, right?
Yeah, I
it.
just last year.
Every
I
year.
said when you were younger. I also said when you were a kid.
So which one do you want me to give you?
Both.
My
They're
best
one and the
character,
same.
my best costume as an adult, or my best costume as a child?
What was your best costume in the past?
In the past, I don't know. When I was younger, the only real costume I remember was dressing up as a pirate. I think I was a multi-year pirate, back to back almost.
Dang.
Yeah, because
You
wasn't
were
it good?
super into pirates?
Your parents would make you reuse costumes.
Reuse costumes a
of
lot.
course.
My younger brother went as an angry duck like 6 years in a row, and it wasn't built as he brought the angry part to it. He was supposed to be just a duck, but he didn't want to wear the duck costume.
I'm writing that as an option for
Yeah,
next
the
year.
angry ducky.
Yeah.
Now for me, I'm trying to think. My best costume when I was in college probably was when I went as like an average Joe's dodgeballer from the movie Dodgeball.
That's good.
It was a real good costume
Yeah.
too. I looked pretty great in it. And then let me think. What else? Last year I went as a mechanic. And years before, I don't remember. I went in the big Scooby-Doo costume one year. My
Nice.
favorite character of all time. So I've had some good costumes over the years.
Should be a globetrotter.
Oh,
I could be a Harlem
There you
Globetrotter.
go. What about you,
basketball
Nikki?
person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the cat ears last year, or like what was the best?
Actually,
Well,
I
last
could-
year she was a cat, yeah.
I wasn't, but I could tell you when I was in school, I was a cat.
Yeah, of course you were. She broke out the same costume. She's
Never
had
changed.
There's no shame in that. Yeah, I think that was it.
I remember 2 Halloween costumes that one, I was a child, and it's less about how I dressed up, but more about my brother, is I decided I want to be Batman. And my mom
so would.
sewed a Batman costume together. She did a
No
good job of
way.
it. Yeah, she did. Well, I think she just got like a gray T-shirt because this is like back in the like the Batman costume was different than now, where Batman's all ripped. Like it was pre-Batman being so in shape.
Muscly.
Yeah, so she just got like a gray shirt and a cape, and then like sewed the Batman like thing onto it. But then it was my brother, and he wanted to be Robin Hood, which my mom also made by hand. And she's like, "You're sure you don't want to be like your brother was Batman? You
Robin?
mean Robin?" And he's like, "Nope, Robin Hood."
Robin
Cute.
Hood.
And so we were Batman and Robin Hood. And then in my teenage years, I dressed up as Cubs announcer Harry Carey.
Oh,
That
really?
was a hit.
Okay.
That was a good one because it came with the impression and everything.
You could bring that in.
Which really was me dressing up as Will Ferrell, dressing up as Harry Carey.
Perfect.
And it was that was a fun year.
Well,
Yeah.
I like Jason. Jason said I went to Pac-Man one year. My stepdad made me a plywood outfit where I could open the mouth
Whoa.
and eat the candy.
Whoa,
that's
When you
pretty
do
legit.
That,
That's
a
amazing.
great idea.
That's amazing.
Does your dad want to make us something?
Yeah. You
Can
still
you
have that
make me a
Pac-Man costume
costume?
lying around?
We could do that in the Batman one, and I could be a cat again.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, well, we got some ideas here. We still haven't settled on one.
Well, it's just fun to hear the ideas.
Yeah.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
I'll be out of town.
You'll be out. You're just saying that so that you don't have
just
to
lied.
invite
I'll be
me
out of
over.
town.
I am. I'll be out of town. I'm going on vacation.
Yeah. Wait, are you really going out of town?
I haven't even planned. I mean, I haven't even gotten to Halloween yet. I don't know what I'm wearing next weekend.
Okay.
I have no idea
So you
what I'm
want to
doing for
come over
Thanksgiving.
for Thanksgiving?
Me and
Since
Nikki
you don't have any plans
Nikki
yet,
and I are going out of town. We're going out of town.
Hudson, we didn't want you to feel bad, but you're not invited.
Unfortunately.
You know what? I'm going out of town too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Likely story.
Well, it's you guys' loss because I see here, and I think I'm going to do this. Popeyes.
Oh, they're
bringing
doing the
back
turkey?
the Cajun-style turkey.
Actually,
for
it's tempting now.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
It looks good.
Do we have to wait till Thanksgiving to do this?
I think you can pick them up like ahead of time. Maybe if I remember correctly, they're just frozen or something.
Starting Tuesday, October 18th.
Yeah, they're
You can
pre-cooked.
pre-order.
Pre-order. When can you pick it up?
Delivery will begin on October 24th.
Whoa! Hey, there we go. So we could have a Halloween turkey.
I appreciate this article actually has all the details in it.
Yeah.
They say that the Popeyes turkeys, which they do, it seems like for the last several years, they are ready for you, frozen. So you have to thaw it, heat it, and serve it.
But that's it, right?
I think that's
it's
it.
already pre-seasoned and everything.
Yep.
I could deep fry it if I wanted to. And that sounds pretty good.
Even though I think that's hard. Then you have to thaw it out right when you're bringing it home. Because if you can't pick it up till the 24th, then that's not a lot of thawing time.
What
Do you guys have a guess at how much it costs?
How much?
I have it up here. Any guesses?
$25.
$45, $40. It is $94.99.
No, it is not.
Plus sales tax if applicable.
Does it come with
shipping
sides?
included? No.
I need more info here. $94 for a
here we go.
turkey.
I got it here. Sides not included. Yeah, it comes with just the turkey.
94. How big is the turkey?
Wow.
Is it a 14-foot turkey?
Maybe that's if you're shipping it.
It says shipping included.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But if you pick it up, maybe it's cheaper at a place.
That is outrageous. That is too much. Even as much as I like Popeyes.
Oh, I guess, you know what? Oh my gosh. I was like, that's so close to Thanksgiving. It's not. I'm thinking November 24th.
Yeah.
No, you have a full month.
It makes sense. You have plenty
October
of time.
24th is like a couple days from now. What's that, like Monday?
By that.
I was like, how will we get it ready in time?
Yeah.
So, yes, you can have them shipped. They take 1 to 3 business days after your order to get to you. So that's good.
All right. Well, that's an option if you've got some money to spend. But you know what? It's Thanksgiving, so go all out.
Has anybody tried the Popeyes turkey? They say they did a survey of customers and found that over half of the people who responded are stressed with doing Thanksgiving stuff if they do it at their own house. And they say that turkey is the hardest to make out of the entire meal.
That's a good point. It's a good point. So if you just let Popeye take care of the turkey for you,
Sounds like an idea.
he won't let you down.
Or you get your family to buy
Precisely.
the
Everybody
$100
chip in.
turkey, and you bring one small
Start
side
sending
dish.
Venmo requests.
Yep.
This is for the Popeyes turkey.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.